Wealth, fame, laughter. 3 losers with a podcast try to obtain this and everything else the internet has to offer, and their funny words drive countless souls to YouTube.
You want our opinions? You can have them. We put all that and more into one podcast. Now, you just have to listen.
These words lured everyone to our channel in pursuit of a podcast greater than they'd ever dare to imagine. This is the podcast known as One Piece Feast. Welcome everybody back to another episode of One Piece Feast, the podcast where 3 losers go on the trail to watch every single episode of One Piece, 10 episodes a week, and talk about it. So this last week, we watched episodes 111 to 120, and everybody died. Or at least should have. Literally, nobody should have survived.
Yeah, especially Zoro. We'll get into that in a minute. But fuck, man, he should have died several times.
Everybody should have. Nobody should have lived.
I'm sorry, I have to say this right off the bat. His fight was cool. It showed like, oh wow, he's fucking strong and he literally can't die. That's awesome. But when he was like sitting down
against that
was, like, in the
pillar like against the pillar?
Yeah, the pillar.
Yeah.
When he slashes the pillar and the pillar behind him is slashed into 50 pieces and he's not.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking OP. He's OP.
Yeah.
Good.
So he
found
out.
Luffy.
I mean, yeah, if he can't die after that.
And now he knows how to fucking cut steel, so.
Does he, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
He did it.
I mean, yeah. Unless the guy was bluffing.
Yeah, but Sam, the reason why he couldn't cut the wax is because of his stance. So.
But he fucking said that! He literally said, I can't cut this in this stance. Maybe it was an excuse, but he still said that line, fuck you. All right? No.
Yeah. Also, that scene where Zoro, like, hits the bush with his sword but doesn't cut it. I saw that out of context for the first time. This is my first time seeing it with context. I saw it out of context, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay. It's just a serious moment, and then he, like, hits a leaf and doesn't cut it. It's like, oh, huh? But now, with context, it makes sense.
It only makes sense now.
Yeah, the context kind of makes that scene
it actually
not laughable.
Yeah, it was actually kind of neat. A true swordsman can cut everything and cut nothing.
Concept. It was a cool thing he had to learn while, when he should have been dying. He was like learning how to fight better.
He must have surpassed his limits right there.
Did either of you think of Ed, Edd n Eddy when he picked up the building and threw it?
No. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, also,
honestly though,
he picked up a building.
Like, are you sure you didn't eat one of the fucking fruits, my dude? The strong fruit?
Yeah, strong.
Jesus Christ, bro.
The Ed fruit.
The Ed
He was
fruit.
like, damn, I got a pebble in my shoe. Let me just eat the fucking playground slide. So good. Also, fucking Mr. 8's not dead, which is sweet. I wonder how. Sam. Ma. 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 Ma.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He should be dead.
Should have died.
It would have been more impactful.
I'm gonna be honest with you about something else too. I would have liked it better if I didn't see him again. Because I thought it was cool. Like, whoa, that was a crazy death scene with some good emotion behind it. Let's ruin it and just make him alive again.
Yeah.
Well,
because let's be serious, you wouldn't survive that. You wouldn't.
No, unless something else happened. But I guess it'll get explained, I'm sure, in the next 10. But now they made it so Nico Robin isn't a murderer. Also, her name's Nico Robin. Sam's cowgirl GF.
Yeah, dude. She's interested in the crew, helping them out a little bit. I'm sure Crocodile's gonna turn on her, and I feel like she expects it, so that's why she doesn't give a fuck. It's kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
And she's anticipating it, so she's just doing whatever she wants, really. And
it's pretty epic.
I'm sure she'll be on the crew very shortly.
Oh. No, actually, when this is all over, she goes back with Crocodile.
Crocodile just go so what you're telling me,
they have a disagreement
the way the show goes,
and then they make up.
Luffy's gonna hit him a bunch, he's gonna miss again, and Crocodile's gonna be like, aha, I'm gonna go now.
Aha.
I'm gonna go away and never come back.
And then she follows him, and then that's the last you ever see of both of them.
That's actually really good.
Do you know that you see Crocodile again in 300 episodes?
Sweet.
Wouldn't be surprised.
So Alabasta has so many animals, and the crew, I swear, I've literally seen every animal in existence on that fucking island.
True.
There's those crabs, and then they had the fucking whale things that showed up in the water, and then the fucking supersonic duck squadron.
Not to mention the amount of people who can just turn into animals.
That too. I guess the theme of that island is aminal.
Yeah.
Also,
so many
Luffy should have been dead. There's no way. But he came back immediately, so that cliffhanger was non-existent. Yeah.
Well, he didn't really come back.
He's on his way, I think.
We haven't seen him since he got saved, right?
Oh, he's definitely on his way.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm assuming the Birdman, Harvey Birdman's taking him.
Harvey Birdman.
Yeah, cool plot twist if he just killed him because he didn't know who he was. Are you the rebel army? Die. Because all he could say was meat. This is the perfect chance to get rid of one.
Yeah, we got one of the rebels. So Vivi and Karu got trampled, and the way they drew Karu the duck afterwards was very intense.
Yeah, it was.
Should be dead.
Yeah, so they should have been dead.
Both Vivi and Karu should be fucking dead.
Usopp and Chopper shouldn't have won their fight. They should be dead. Well, I don't know. Theirs is a little bit more believable, to be honest. Their enemies were kind
of... No.
Well, I mean, a gun ate a fruit, so that's cool.
That was... Yeah, that's interesting. And also...
a gun ate a fruit.
Usopp went at flying speed at a 4,000-pound bat, and then he swung the 4,000.
Yeah, that's right.
Bat. It's like a collision worse than two semis hitting each other.
His fucking head should have exploded.
His whole body just should have went into mist.
100% should have been fucking dead.
Red mist.
You see those videos online of deer hitting semis?
Yes.
And they just fucking blow up.
Yeah, they just
that
get
should have been
Usopp. Eviscerated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usopp.
So that's what,
Chopper
five
just shoves
five
a
characters
giant
down
needle in him and
he's
sends him on his
okay.
way.
Take this.
Lashes is still an asshole even after Usopp desperately needed to ride on him.
Yeah, I made him walk it first.
Yeah, fuck
yeah.
that.
Come on.
I think he did warm up eventually.
I hope Lashes joins the crew. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, he probably does, right?
Why not?
Fucking...
They're letting people, fucking serial killers in soon.
Oh, I don't know.
That's okay. Sometimes you just need that serial killer in there.
I mean,
the one that's not afraid.
To be fair, Zorro was the pirate hunter, so I'm sure he's...
Oh, true.
Who knows if he killed them, but definitely got into some business. Sanji snapped a bird's neck. Nami kicked a devil fruit user into the ocean. Usopp is Usopp. One question that I have is what even does Scott Chopper's scope point do? What is it? Has he ever used it? Or does he always go like scope point and then like something happens to interrupt it? Like what is that? He puts his hooves and like aims and then nothing happens.
I think that's him. Like, is that like a regenerative power?
I don't know.
Because he was able to take the heat once he started doing it.
Maybe.
Maybe, probably, who knows?
I don't know. It's like he's gearing up for like a fucking Kamehameha, but doesn't.
He uses it and concentrates and scans his opponent to find their weakness.
Oh.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying that. Being all like professional about it.
To find their weakness. I mean, I guess. That seems a little OP. Well, I know how to beat you. What? What do you mean? Dude,
so
scope point.
I don't want to do this yet, but I want to segment for myself. Because I'm on TikTok sometimes, and TikTok likes to ruin everything. Like compilations of like anime, like and
then One Piece just shows up.
It'll be like fucking Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and Boruto, and then like I'll go to another one. It'll be another show I haven't seen, but it looks cool. And then like it'll skip to I guess I'm gonna say it now. Next time we'll see if I find any more spoilers. But it was Luffy on the ground, screaming, saying like I forget what he was saying, but basically like the big tiger guy, whoever that is, I still don't know. Like he made him think he killed everybody.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the same guy you're thinking of. I think you're thinking of Kuma.
You know what? I'm mashing villains together because there's too many of them. And
well, it's because you're getting all these fucking scenes without context.
Exactly, and I just think it's funny, like because these are such important.
What has Sam spoiled today? That's the segment.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I'm getting all these like really intense scenes. It's like it's as if like before we started the show, I just saw Nami stabbing herself without context, and like her crying and Luffy stopping her. Like it's like I see that almost that type of emotion. I don't even understand what's happening.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Good times. All right, but we'll start that when I get to
Kuma. He's pretty cool. He's scary.
Who?
Kuma.
Water 7?
No.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm just saying things. I'm just saying words that I know from the future.
Let's do Did the Boys Cry? No. Okay, so that segment's done.
But I was... Hold on. No. I didn't fucking cry. Listen, let's be straight. I feel gay when you bring this up. Did the boys cry? Listen, I don't cry, all right? I feel things. I love animation because it makes me feel things sometimes. And that, to me, is fucking art. That is my art.
Wow. Yeah.
It's the most powerful art. That's another reason, like, I get, like, my strong emotion, physical thing is tears. Like, not, like, actual tears running down my face, but, like, my eyes get really, like, glazed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when I see like a really impressive fight scene that was built up over time. The anticipation for it, and like it's happening, and everything's on the table. Like that's art to me. And where was I going with that?
I don't know.
You cried when
Oh, okay. So the anticipation of this isn't as big, I guess, because it's fucking One Piece and it's not, it's the beginning, whatever. But the anticipation of the rebel army getting there, Vivi and the fucking duck, they're racing for it. Everyone's off doing their own thing. She sees them. She's trying to fucking wave them down. Smoked out immediately. That's cool that happened. And when you see, like, get trampled, you're feeling something when it's happening. You're like, oh, shit! They missed her! They missed her! What happens now?
Yeah. It was all
like, how
for
do
naught.
you recover from this?
God, he looks like he's dead.
Yeah. And then that's it right there. And then she gets up. She sees her good pet friend looking so fucked. And it looked so good. Like, that thing was on the verge of death. Of course, it got up and ran 6 miles again. But like,
yeah, and kept getting fucking hit.
But just moments I love. And that was a moment right there.
Good.
A little bit. A little glaze, Not much. But like, I felt it for a second. It got me smiling that they were able to
a little bit of pre on your
capture
chest.
that so well. So yeah, I guess you could say the boys cried like a baby. The boy cried like a baby.
Next, Nami should have died.
Yeah, Nami should have died. Yep.
She there's no way she should have won that fight. She got fucking sawed up and stabbed, and like even before she could even pull out those fucking tubes, like she should have just been dead.
And let's be honest, the tubes, they showed it like being like, funny, it's doing funny things like magic tricks. That even the good moves it did, everything about it, magic.
Yeah. It blows hot bubbles and cold bubbles.
And if I get them up in the air, then they'll
Yeah, fucking, she like spun the girl, and that's what beat her. She fucking Rasengan'd her. But
literally,
I didn't like that fight at all.
No, I hated it. I hate the way that fucking girl walks.
Dude, she's sexy. Miss Double Finger.
It looks fucking stupid. Made me so mad every time. Even when she was getting, like, I think Nami shit on her once before, but yeah, she like electrocuted her or something before she actually won. And she looked like shit, and she just started walking over to her like that. It made me so confident. Mad.
Yeah, I don't like how she like made herself buff for no reason. Like, it didn't do anything.
No reason. No fucking reason.
She fucking had Gurren Lagann drills, and she still lost. Useless.
Oh my god. Make spikes. Make a spike to fucking make a sharp spike to cut those cords. Anything. Walk backwards.
What?
You could have got out of that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Also, why doesn't Usopp make a magic weapon for himself?
Yeah, why can't he do something? He can apparently make a mech suit. He can make the next Iron Man suit, bro. The way he fucking
he shoots
makes
pepper.
A magic wand.
Usopp needs a fucking power upgrade.
He needs a boyfriend-free girl.
Yeah.
He does.
And then he'll be able to go Ultra Instinct.
Of course. God damn. Like, Double Finger's trained in killing people for years. And Nami's, she's a thief for years.
A thief with no combat experience.
Besides kicking someone into the ocean.
Yeah. She got a taste for blood.
Yeah. I liked how when Crocodile mentioned Pluton to the king, it was like a fucking Nardwar moment. Crocodile was like, so Mr. King, what can you tell us about the weapon Pluton? And then the king's like, how do you know about that? You are the king of Alabasta. We have to know. Nardwuar is this funny guy that interviews musicians, typically rappers, and he just fucking knows more things about them than they know about themselves.
I fucking love Nardwuar.
Yeah, he's this goofy little dude. He's so great.
Little dude.
Silly little guy. Yeah. So there was... Go on.
I don't like... It's confirmed for me now that Vivi is my least favorite character.
In the whole show?
Yeah, I fucking hate Vivi.
Not Miss fucking Two Finger?
I'd rather Miss fucking Two Finger.
What about Buggy?
No way. Please explain yourself.
Well, she's a fucking idiot, first and foremost. She doesn't like to
true.
fucking say anything to literally anybody until the last fucking moment.
Until it's too late.
When fucking... What's his name? Koza fucking found out it was all crocodile shit, and the king was like, Koza, go tell the people to evacuate. Koza was like, alright, fucking went and tried to leave, and Vivi was like, Koza, wait, no, don't do that.
Yeah, she stops him from
Stops
going.
him for like a solid 20 minutes, and then she's like, okay, now go do that.
Yeah.
It just... She doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
She's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
A little entitled princess that just wants attention.
Stop trying to help people so I can tell you why you need to help people, which is the same reason that you already knew. And because of that, Koza gets fucking wrecked.
I know, it gets fucking lit up.
If Koza's not dead now, which I'm sure he's not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm sure. That shocked me for a second, and then I remembered what happened the last 6 episodes, and I was like, he's fine.
Oh yeah, Koza got shot earlier. This is his second time.
This is his second time, and the second time was a little worse than the first one.
Or did he get stabbed by a crocodile the second time? Either way.
The second time.
The first time he got shot when the Mr. 2 disguised as the king came up to them, and then one of the royal guards shot him. But then when Vivi was stopping him, crocodile I think he stabbed him. I think no. I don't remember. He got wrecked. That's all that matters.
You don't remember
That's
at
Vivi's
the end
fault.
when he went up, tried to talk to the rebel army?
Yes, that's what it was. And he got shot.
He got shot
he did
8 times?
He shot fucking 20 times.
He did get shot. He's
Sounded
fucking
like someone
dead.
had a minigun in the fucking army.
Turning him into paste. Yeah.
Shouldn't be alive.
So literally everybody died. There is no way Crocodile should have lost this shit if he does lose it. There's no way. He's too good.
He is. He literally has the same type of shit as Smoker, except scarier. You can just fucking touch you and you just lose your life.
He had everything planned.
He can literally turn to sand, go over each character, and they can't touch him while he does it, and just kill all of them.
Yeah.
You can't...
I mean, yeah, not even that, but just everything he had planned out. He had a foolproof plan that, without the main character's plot armor, would have worked. But somehow it's going to get stopped, I'm sure.
So,
hey, there's a bomb that's going off in 15 minutes.
My idea of Crocodile is, I think, just from what I've seen so far, obviously his weakness is water, and I'm sure they're going to fucking put the dance powder everywhere and kill him. But I feel like Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure would have trouble figuring out how to kill this motherfucker. because he just turns to sand.
Well,
I
you know
can
what's
stop
funny?
time and all.
You know what's funny is that I was gonna bring up JoJo's in this episode.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. Also, I don't know, because Dio can stop time, so Crocodile wouldn't be able to turn into the sand.
Right, but he would punch him and shit, but it would just be sand.
I
Right?
guess. I don't know. Because the fact is that he can stop time and do the damage while Crocodile isn't moving, or like can't change his body or whatever. Because he can make his body solid, and water can make him be hurt. So I don't know. It's tricky. Dio would probably
I feel like
win.
we've been talking for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. So I wanted to put in my 2 cents about the power system in JoJo versus the power system in One Piece. Because there's a similar character in JoJo's with similar powers as Crocodile, except that character can be beat and was
by water.
Beaten. No. So Iggy, his stand power is sand. It's the same thing, except the thing about JoJo's is that the user can still be hurt, and I think that makes it so then the villains aren't like literally unbeatable by some stupid bullshit, and so like you can beat Iggy by beating up the dog. Crocodile, there's no dog to beat up. You know?
I have another theory. If it's not the dance powder, it's his fucking, what do you call it? It's his hook. Something to do with his hook. Like if you fucking blow his hook up or something, then he can't regenerate.
His hook.
Because his hook's like the only thing that doesn't turn to sand.
I mean,
right?
I could see like the hook being his weak spot, but I don't know if his hook has anything to do with the rest of his body turning into sand. It's gonna be water, like we've already seen it.
I'm so sorry, guys, but can you hold this up while I take a shit? I need to right now.
Sam, we're just gonna finish the episode. How's that sound?
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys actually close out. Be right back.
Do you have any final thoughts?
No, just that I hate Vivi.
Yeah, she's so useless.
I
don't really have.
much.
There's been a lot of fighting in this one. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. Zora's fight was cool.
Yeah.
Sword
fight the
fighting
most.
monsters. Yeah. I like how when Usopp showed up and Chopper was like, what did he say? He was like, he's the fourth batter and his dog is the pitcher. And Usopp's like, what the fuck are you saying? I thought that was funny because that's what anybody would say.
Chopper just knows how to be a fucking dude.
Chopper's so good.
Hey,
Chopper's. I mean, yes. I think anybody can admit that. Vivi's just like, oh man. There's a show or something else that did something similar where like something bad happened and then the person was like, oh, watch out for this thing. But it was like after it happened and I can't remember what it is. It's on like the tip of my tongue, but I have no idea. Oh well. Sam's pooping. I think we've ran out of things to say.
Yeah.
The next one will probably be more stuff to talk about because I feel like it's gonna wrap up. So we'll see you then. Thank you everybody for watching.
Bye.
And we'll see you next week for another episode of One Piece Feast.